Is the Metropolitan Police a failing police force?
I think it has real challenges. By the way, it's possible to say and recognise the dedicated, decent, brave officers we have in the Met Police Service, but to also say we've got real problems that have been shown recently in relation to evidence of overt systemic sexism, racism, homophobia, discrimination, misogyny, which need to be addressed. And what's really important is that the new commissioner appointed by the Home Secretary, and she'll be consulting me, understands the challenges we have as a police service and has steps to address those challenges, but also win back the trust and confidence of too many Londoners in whom it's been lost.
Is it failing, though? You are the Police and Crime Commissioner for London. Is it a failing force?
Well, one of the things that concerns me is the trust and confidence going downwards. And so in that regard, we're losing trust and confidence. So if that's the criteria of measurement, then that you could say so. But actually, in relation to crime going down, violent crime, youth violence, knife crime with injury, burglary, homicides, I could go on, making huge progress in relation to reducing those crimes that people care about. And you know, when there are those crimes, victims suffer horribly, you know, bereaved families suffer for the rest of their life. So the police have made really good progress over the last 6 years in reducing those crimes, but I can't escape the fact that too many people in our city haven't got the confidence they should have in our police service.
Knife crime with injury, you specified, has fallen, but knife crime as a whole has risen whilst you've been Mayor of London.
No, it hasn't. So since 2016, knife crime going down, knife crime with injury going down, knife crime with those below the age of 25 going down, burglary going down.
Knife crime, I've looked at the graph, knife crime as a whole, before the pandemic, was going up.
The figure today versus 2016 is going down. I'm sure you'll now accept that. The point being is, look, it doesn't matter. One victim is one too many. One homicide is one too many. Both when I was a Member of Parliament and Mayor, I meet bereaved families, and it's awful when you meet bereaved families, and their life will never be the same again. That's why, you know, we're determined, the police, myself, to reduce it even further. We have in London now the country's first public health approach to this with a violence reduction unit. That's making good progress, giving young people constructive things to do as the summer holidays approaches.
But you have got a force that's been accused of institutional corruption over Daniel Morgan's murder. You've got the Sarah Everard murder, she was killed by a serving officer who was known to colleagues as the rapist. Officers who have strip-searched a child in a school. You're presiding over all this as the Police and Crime Commissioner for London. How have you let things get so bad? Well,
one of the reasons why I lost confidence in the previous commissioner was my lack of confidence in her plans to address the two big issues, is addressing the systemic racism, sexism, homophobia, misogyny you talked about, but also that the trust and confidence required from our public when you police by consent. There was no plan to do so. That's one of the things that we'll be checking the new commissioner for. Does he have a plan to address those two issues at the same time as continuing to make further progress in bringing down those areas of crime?